Welcome to GAiN Europe. My name is Vanessa Pizzuto, and with me today is Patrick Johnson. Hi.
Hi.
It's good to see you. I see you every week at the office,
Indeed.
but for those who don't know you, tell us a bit about you, Patrick.
Yeah, so I'm Patrick, married to Kari, who comes from the northernmost town in the world, Hammerfest, in Norway. We have 3 adult children, and I am at the division, the Ministerial Association Secretary, and responsible also for Sabbath School Personal Ministries and a couple of other departments too.
And is this your
Yeah.
Is this your first time in a GAiN Europe?
GAiN Europe, yes, but I've been to a GAiN conference before, and that was in Jamaica while I was still the pastor at Newbold.
That is pretty amazing.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
is
yeah.
pretty amazing. But it's your first time here in GAiN Europe, because for the first time in a long time, in forever, we actually invited personal ministries leaders from the TED and the EUD. What are your impressions?
Well, for me, it's been very good so far. Listening to lots of stories and hearing and getting a proper grasp of what media and communication can do, and how seen a few connections, how we can start to work together some more. So yeah, it's been very good to be here.
Fantastic, fantastic. That's the idea, create synergy.
Yeah.
Any highlights? I know we're halfway through GAiN. It's a bit early to ask for highlights, but hey.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking about, because I'm going to be talking with my wife tonight, and I'm going to tell her about the one story of the guy, I think he's from Germany or somewhere, the one who was talking about the birth of his child and the death of his father at the same time. That for me was really
That was a
quite
beautiful
special.
and powerful testimony.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely, absolutely. And you're here, and this is a change that we have introduced and that we really want to carry on doing, inviting more people, building together a community with personal ministries. So I wonder, in 5 years' time or 10 years' time, what do you think we can accomplish together when we, basically what we're trying to do here is end the silo mentality and build a bridge,
Yeah.
a connection. So what do you think we could accomplish?
Well, you know, I think what I'm seeing at least is mission is being placed front and center, and you're pulling people in and saying, hey, we're actually on the same mission. So I think this can expand to more than just personal ministries. Actually,
What would you suggest? We're planning for the next.
Well, you know, if you can get pastors on board, then you've got a long way to helping bridge many of the gaps that are in churches. So I think pastors would be a great one to look at. Sabbath school would be wow. If we can bring more mission into Sabbath school, which is originally was. So really, you know, I think what you're doing, and this GAiN here, bringing personal ministries leaders in as well, it's giving you an example. Okay, this is how we can actually start to create the synergy, etc., with other departments, and make us all one. Stop the silos, like you said.
Yeah, fantastic, fantastic. Okay, we're going to take notes for planning next year. And I have you here, and I cannot let you go without talking a little bit about your book, because for me and for many others, reading about the 3 angels' message in such a different angle, light approach, has been life-giving. So tell us a bit about it.
Yeah, no, it was kind of my project during lockdown. That's what really prompted me. But yeah, for me, it's a growing burden to help people see through story, how to read the Bible through story. And one of the key things that we as Adventists talk about all the time, the 3 angels' messages, but nobody ever tells anybody else or even understands it. But now, having written this, which is good for me, so many people have said, today even, while I was going for lunch, believe it or not, somebody came up to me and said, you know, that book, I've read it through twice, I'm getting extra copies to give to some friends and all that. God did something quite special with it, so I'm really, really happy.
And there is, for those of you who are wondering, there's also some Bible studies and a podcast people can listen to, with some lovely study guides as well. And I close with this. Are you planning to write another book?
Yeah, that's what I've been asked. Well, possibly. You know, after I'd finished that one, I said, I'm never writing a book again.
Right,
Because it can be quite brutal, you know.
It takes so much time and energy.
But then, having given it a little bit of distance,
But
now I'm
when
starting
people
to
start
think.
contacting you and you see the change, the impact that it has, it kind of rekindles
It
that
does, it does.
desire. Yeah.
So I'm thinking about something else at the moment.
Can I have Can I have an idea of the topic, please?
Well, I'm trying to actually rewrite the 28 Adventist fundamental beliefs as stories.
I thought it was that, because for those of you who are not part of the DD, every devotional that Patrick shares is one of the 28 fundamentals, again, from such a beautiful point of view. I'm looking forward to your next book. Thank you so much, Patrick. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much, Vanessa.